I'm Aatish Dedhia, CEO and first employee and founder of Zycus. So when we started Zycus in 2001, at that point we had a problem where our customer, GE was our first customer. It's one of the largest companies in the world, and they had huge amounts of data. And at that point, they had people really kind of sifting through the data, classifying the data. And we said there has to be a better solution for that. So we partnered with a university and we worked with a professor who in fact worked with the co-founders of Google. And then we came up with that initial AI solution called as AutoClass, which really helped in classifying trillions and trillions of dollars of spend. Everything is a layer on top of each other. So you have your LLM, which is ChatGPT, which is generative AI, correct? On generative AI, agentic AI is nothing but the structure which is put on top of generative AI. And that agentic AI structure really tries to convert the power of LLM. And the idea for autonomous negotiation or autonomous buying or sourcing came from our AI Council, correct? Which is a panel of CPOs managing billions of dollars of spend. And they said it's really very important to have the buyers really do strategic stuff, correct? They should not be doing tactical buying, correct? Getting a 3 bids and a buy for small value items and so on. So out of that, we said that's a perfect case for AI. Because it's a lower risk, it's a smaller value item, so you could take a risk over there. People do not have time to really handle those thousands and thousands of tactical purchases which really happen. Agentic flow is completing a task from end to end, correct? I need to, for example, order certain items over there for an event. So agentic AI would automatically identify the suppliers, it'll create a questionnaire for them, an RFQ, and then it'll float it to the suppliers, and then it'll negotiate. So the difference is rather than being a standalone agent which just does one task, it's an end-to-end flow which is really completed. Companies would want to ensure that they do not take any extra risk over there. So initially we always have a process where there's a human in the loop. Once companies get more and more comfortable, so one of our customers started with a human in the loop. After some time, they said, this works good enough. Let's AI not wait for it, for items which are below $20,000, let it take a decision on its own within certain guardrails. So we provide both human in the loop and the ability to get the human out of the loop. Because people are scared of it. People, are afraid over there where it could go wrong. Sometimes people don't know what is capable. So it's best to start off with some quick wins. For quick wins, take something which is lower risk, which AI can do comfortably well. Start doing that, and then you can go to higher and higher value-added cases. AI is a big tsunami or a wave across industries, across functions, and there is no reason why procurement would not really be part of that. So I think procurement is really going to evolve from a more tactical function to strategic function, because a lot of the tactical stuff would now be done by AI.